Hey everyone, welcome back to Body Bags. We're on another theme week. The theme this week is "The End Is Nigh." So essentially the basic premise is Lovecraftian, like cosmic horror type thing. So I wanted to do something a little different. So I had to really kind of think about this one. Um, so what I had to do, I had to kind of go back and think, like cosmic horror. Like, what's the definition of cosmic horror? The whole idea of something beyond that you don't understand, that's infecting, if you will, your world, and everything is going to hell, essentially. So I thought of one movie that it fits in this genre in an interesting way, and that movie is Come True. I had to look at that twice because I totally forgot how that name is written. I hate it. Um, the basic plot of this movie is you have this 18-year-old girl, and she's essentially like a runaway, and she learns of this university doing a sleep study. So she's got really nowhere to stay. So it's like, you know what, I'll go there, get sleep there. And it works out. So she goes there, and essentially what they're doing is they're recording people's dreams, and they have them there. They're all set up like with like things on their head or whatever. But what they start to realize is there's something like that everyone's dreams kind of have in common, and that's these like black shadow figures. And like every person in this study or whatever, they're seeing these like shadow figures. Quickly becomes kind of evident that the shadow figures know they're being watched, and they can interact through the video sort of thing. It's a really creepy kind of little take. Um, Stuff happens. Stuff starts going a little odd. Um, and then we get to the end. I'm leaving it at that for the explanation, but I'm gonna say this: 99% of this movie is like 10 out of 10. The ending ruins it. Just saying, the ending ruins this movie. Um, I'm not going to get into spoilers for the ending, but essentially, you have this Lovecraftian cosmic horror, like building and building and building, and gets right to the end. I knew the perfect ending, what it could have been, and then they turn the tables on you, and it's something else completely, and you're like, ugh. This is a definite thing where you feel like the ending was tacked on at the last minute. There could have been. I have a perfect ending in mind for this movie that it should have had. Just saying. And if you watch it, honestly, I can't help but think most people will have the same thought that, like, that should have ended this way, not this way. So take that for what you will. Because if it had ended the way it should have ended, this would have been a perfect example of cosmic horror. Something, it's never explained. Why are these shadow figures there? Are they demons? Are they ghosts? Are they aliens? Are they interdimensional beings? You never know. They're just there. There's no stopping them. And they get to a point where they can interact with the world. And the implications of that, are essentially, doomsday sort of thing. But then they throw in the ending, and the ending is kind of and ruins the rest of the movie. So as a result, this was a 10 out of 10 up until like the last 8 minutes, at which point it drops down to a 7 out of 10. You're probably thinking that's a big drop. I mean, but yeah. Essentially, you've spent the entire movie building to this awesome, like, climactic thing. You get to the end, it's right there, and then I guess you could say it's like going to the bathroom for a shit and only farting. You know, a bit of a letdown. Still, I will say the first like 99% of this movie makes it worth it. If you get a chance to see Come True, definitely see it. Directed by Anthony Scott Burns. This is definitely somebody to watch in the future. But my advice would be just, yeah, don't throw in the stupid little twist thing at the end, and it would have been perfect. I'm just gonna say it like this. How this film should have ended was our main character on top of, like, I'll say like a pedestal or something, with all these shadow people just all around her, and that would have been the perfect ending. Just saying. So yeah, that's it for me. I hope you enjoy the rest of this theme week. It's definitely an interesting one because, you know, it's not as focused. Usually we do something like, you know, okay, this is going to be Lovecraft week, so everything's based on Lovecraft stuff. No, this one's more open to interpretation, and I think we're going to get some good reviews, you know, from that. So yeah, that's it for me. See you next time.